Hello. Gunshot wasn't removed, so apparently I didn't do as much impregnable damage as I thought. That was great. I showed that clip to like 3 people. It was so funny. So hello everyone. How loud's the music for you all? Down a bit maybe? Hello Baz. Hello Mary. Hello Jet. Hello Scarecrow. Hope you've all had a good day. I had a very boring one at work today. Got to chat to some friends though, so that's always lovely. Lighting's a bit low today. That's your opinion. Actually, remind me, I need to change my backing lights. I struggled to start today. Turn on stream, face was on it. Music wasn't playing for half of it because I put the setting on the wrong thing. I'm a mess. There we go. I should look brighter now because the background's not that colour. Ooh, I had pizza and Coke for dinner, and so now I'm a bit like burpy. Yeah, I agree with people who agree with me. I agree with positive statements. This song absolutely slaps. This is The Killers. It's a single they released last year, I think. It was a part of an album they were making, and apparently they just were like, nah, actually we don't want to make this album anymore, so they scrapped it. Just lame. Are you gaslighting me? I haven't listened to them in a long time. This is great. Yeah, I'll put on their newest song, because that song absolutely goes off. In a second, once this one's done. What the flip? Did you gym today? I did gym today. It was chest, shoulders, and triceps, and then finishing up with some decline sit-ups with a kettlebell with Russian twists. Awful. No running today. I will not run again this week. Bigger than love. Are you feeling sore yet? My legs were sore today. When I woke up this morning, my calves, I almost like just collapsed on the way to the bathroom from my bed. But they warmed up and they were better. But like I was sore, I didn't walk around much at work today. And then I tried to take stairs as little as I could. By the way, I know you're on a Death Stranding fan, but did you see the photo mode? No, I didn't. I was just don't care. Politely, you know what I mean? Like I haven't looked at anything to do with Death Stranding 2. Same here, although I didn't even go to the gym. I danced though this weekend. Oh, lovely, Mary. We love that. What do you mean it's insane, Jet? Like it's like super in depth. I don't know that many people like. I don't know. I'm not a huge photo mode person. You know what I mean? Like I did it in Astro Box. It was like cool and quick, but like I think I've used it in one game, which was Uncharted 4, and it was just so I could take like a nice. I don't even think I used photo mode. I think I just used a screenshot on the PlayStation, and so I could like upload them to Facebook to show how beautiful the game is. It's not even a D. I don't even. That's wild. No, the people dynamically pose. As in, when you change the photo mode, they all like make a certain movement. Oh, I hate it. That's creepy. No, I don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable. It's so AI-esque. Yeah, no, I hated that. That made me uncomfortable. But I'm still hardwired. This song absolutely goes off. Uncanny. Uncanny Valley. You're right. It is Uncanny Valley. This song, Driving Down the Road. Oh. Turn the bright lights on. Just driving, you get your hands on the wheel, and it's just the power. So good. Wanted to redeem something, but didn't want to potentially ruin the song. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mary. Killers are great drive music. They have some absolute, like, I mean, I listen to the Killers all the time, but like they've got some road trip albums for sure. Their Employed in Mirage album, outstanding for like a good high energy road trip. And then like the most recent album, Pressure Machine, from a few years ago, 21, 22. That's like a melancholy, like you're driving through the countryside album. After this song, if you want to, I'm going to start the game after this song. You know, I think it's gonna be alright. I think it's gonna be alright. Tonight, 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 yeah! So good. I wish this was a part of a bigger album, but apparently it's just a single that they made for their Vegas residency. So upsetting. I need to brush up my kills for my old street. We can cruise some tunes. Oh, don't worry. If we're in a car together, you'll hear some Killers. Elvis, Billy Joel, and the Killers is what you'll be hearing when we're in a car together. Especially if I'm the driver, which I always am. Lights on. Oh. Oh, chair went down. I'm about to go up. Excellent. Joyride it is. That's... funnily enough, if you didn't realise, that's a Killers song, and one of my favourites. That's an absolute banger. Stitch. Thank you, Mary. Pause. Oh, what a banger. Oh, great song. Oh, hang on. I need a yawn. Let me pause. I got a yawn. Okay. I paused the timer so it wouldn't... the yawn didn't cut into the time. Aloha! You're gonna yawn again. Just the Shionist Pro level. I did not yawn a Stitch, but you're gonna make me yawn a Stitch because it keeps saying yawn. Ugh. There you go. Alright, let's get the game going. The Stitch is not good tonight. That's bad. That's a bad Stitch tonight. We're struggling. Oh. Jamie. Okay. Is the sound working? Oh. It is. Let's go. Madison had a nap apparently. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Guess I just dozed off a bit. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgent.
Thank you, Jet, for the biddies.
Private reliquary.
I'm out of here. Have fun. Thank you, Mary.
Forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room.
1,000. Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before. Huh.
Yes, my new emote, Mary.
It's not my film. I didn't.
Yes,
I just worked on
Stan.
it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how
Not even on IMDb.
Looking back about our film strips.
Oh. Right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure.
I hate him so
So-
much. I agree, Jet.
If
He
Augustine
sucks.
wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Just the way he said
Are
that.
we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
Let's go.
What are you waiting for?
Ugh.
Well, now this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? New Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
Okay. Then tell me everything you know about Augustine.
Augustine Lieber, elite collector of obscure cultural artifacts. She pretends to be all business, but plays the long game with the cards close to the vest. She's hard to pin down.
And?
Ever since I arrived, I've kept my eye on things. Observations, behavior, decor. I've been building a profile.
Which is?
Lieber is no ordinary collector. She likes the dark stuff. The really dark stuff. She'll stop at nothing to get it.
Hey,
Very
Scarecrow.
impressive.
Welcome back.
Okay, now it's your turn.
My turn for what?
Told you what I know, and now you go.
I think
Have
we
1%?
pretty much covered it.
That's okay. It happens. I'm physically on 1%.
Hey, just catching up. So, what have you guys
They went through
found?
one door.
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.
That's a little exposition. I wonder if I should turn
Can't
the brightness
deny
up a
this
little bit.
place would make an
We'll see.
incredible film location.
Oh my god.
I
I'm stuck.
love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks. It's Italian. Well, the shoes are Italian. And a belt. I got it cheap from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a pants guy. So I got these pants from his guy's guy, had them tailored just right by the other guy I know, who also got me the blazer, which is like a super limited VIP club edition. But you want to know a secret?
Sure.
Found the turtleneck in a secondhand shop.
Scandalous.
Right? Don't tell anyone.
Oh, you can be sure of that.
I hate him, but that was quite funny. Eh. Oh,
Huh. Now that was a curious sound.
Italian. Oh, panic room.
Hello.
It's like every room in the house.
Yeah, I'd say this goes a little beyond your typical security.
What do you mean?
I get the sense our host just has a lot of valuable property and likes to be keenly aware of everyone's comings and goings.
Temporal machinery. And where is Augustine? In which room is that? The reliquary. Okay. The reliquary has no camera. Tonal surveillance. Okay.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
Oh my word. That's the dude's
Just
sister.
like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime.
The one that lent $20.
Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Oh, Jaime died.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad.
Oh.
Very touching.
Oh.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It's never easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks. Lucky for me, it wasn't my first rodeo.
Bonnie. I wish I'd stayed in touch with her.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
I don't suppose you'd like to enlighten me.
Of course.
She does look like that teacher.
And
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I?
Oh my
This kind of
word.
information is very valuable.
what's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
I can't wait to kill him. He might be the most annoying character in any of their games so far. There's a few in Until Dawn who are unlikable. And I think there was one in The Quarry, if memory serves me right, and Little Hope. But holy moly.
Cool statue.
That's
missing a piece,
that
though.
same monster. I think.
Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family. That or Augustine loves cosplay.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. If they're not trying to make you hate him and he's this unlikable, they're terrible writers. The face of evil.
Sensationalist trash. Sam Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
The true story of Frank Stone, told by the man who stopped him, Sheriff Lloyd Kusich. Lloyd Kusich doesn't like the title hero. In Fall 63, Kusich was the local sheriff of Cedar Hills, a sleepy Oregon steel town, just a regular blue-collar Joe, doing his darndest to make life a little safer for the folks who put their trust in him. But Cedar Hills was hiding a silent menace. A merciless monster preying on the unsuspecting citizens Kusich had sworn to protect. When the bodies started piling up, the only thing left was for an everyday hero to step up. This is the true account of how Cedar Hill's first and only serial killer was brought to justice, told firsthand by the man who dared look evil in the eye and pull the trigger. Well, that's not remotely true. That fateful night, I had sent one of my deputies over to check on odd things. Not my first choice. The flatfoot was from out of state and a little green for my liking. But all he had to do was hold the line and report back on anything suspicious. But when Tommy called, I knew this was it. Standing before the furnace, I thought I'd stepped into the fiery depths of hell itself, and there was Stone, standing on the platform like a twisted gargoyle, a tiny bundle of innocence held in his death grip. I'm not afraid to admit I was scared. I had only a moment to act before all was lost, so I drew my gun, took a deep breath, and made a silent prayer that my aim would strike true. This guy sucks. Stone's corpse wasn't even cold before a whole bunch of out-of-towners descended on Cedar Hills, trying to grab their piece of the action. Lawyers, reporters, rubberneckers, you name it. More than a few weren't satisfied with what they found. They wanted to make a conspiracy out of it. Said he must have had an accomplice to do what he did. Me? I don't buy it. Never have. That's because I know firsthand that he acted alone. Saw with my own eyes. So to all those who claim otherwise, I say this: one monster was enough for Cedar Hills. What a douche. At least he's humble about it.
Looks like it opens with a key.
I feel like I'm playing Resident Evil. Oh, box.
Yeah? And what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out. Who, Stan? Psh, not in a million years. No way.
She alright? Oh, okay. Not yet. Is there anything out there? Oh. Oh, that's the look at there, not look out the window here. Might even leveled up to douche canoe. Okay, nothing to collect here. Let's go chat.
You sure would get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
Yeah, because you're speaking out loud, freak.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I was in Berlin, at school, when I heard she was sick. But it was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. But by then it was too late. She died while I was over the Atlantic. It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone. So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Thank you, Kato.
She was. Hey, look at this. This was just last summer. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
I like how you picked this during a cutscene.
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
Now that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
I hope you're enjoying my ASMR breathing. Nostalgic. There's something I never told anyone else. Kurt, it's not a good idea to dwell on the past. To learn more information. Just talk me through what I've missed. Stan's being a freak constantly.
I've been thinking about. Never told anyone else. It was a
Really, you haven't
long time ago.
missed much. I don't think there's any super revelations. Oh, sorry. This menacing girl is that goth Bonnie, Jaime's sister that gave him $20. That's her mum.
So fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. years ago.
That was cool.
That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were
Oh,
driving
okay.
past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction.
Is she a bassist?
I'm right in the middle of it all.
Hell yeah, that looks like a 4-string.
I don't think I've ever seen
That's a
anyone
sick-ass
so
bass solo.
in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else.
It's a big bass guitar, or she's a tiny person.
Thank you.
Hey guys,
Oh lord.
look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah, there, right there.
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
I guess I expected something like this.
I have a feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe.
Yeah, I enjoyed that memory too, Jen.
Right, so do you think we should find Augustine? Give her a heads up?
Yeah, I think that was because I had found the security room.
She said she was going to her private reliquary.
Oh, that's
the
why there's no
place for
camera in there.
artifacts, right?
Artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
She does make a good point.
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
Ooh, who do we reckon it is? Frank back from the dead? The Phantom of Cedar Steel. Well, back in 1980.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
It's the Uber
I
Eats.
read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. We find it controlling.
Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, you wanted excited. I can't tell my light from left, apparently.
Hey, right on time.
Time to get cooking. What?
Nothing, just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie's snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
I like Chris.
I
She's
can't
got
take
energy.
all the credit. I had a little help from my assistant.
It was nothing.
Hey, modesty
But
free
I think
zone.
Jame's gonna get
I think
jealous.
I would have given up about 8 dozen times if this guy hadn't been there to cheer me on.
Just doing my job.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an
Right on cue.
official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is this is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Chris is Leslie Knope.
Production assistant.
It is Leslie Knope.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Kushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
and Dad got a little more credit too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Guess not. It's definitely not something you see every day.
That's what I'm counting on.
Wait, so shouldn't we head out?
Yes, right. So, slight change of plans.
What?
When Robert and I dug into all these articles, we realized there might be an opportunity to find some places in the mill that could be even more directly connected to Stone, where we can shoot. So, it'll just take us a few minutes to look through.
That's not gonna leave us a lot of time.
Trust me, it'll be worth it. Especially if this is our only chance to go back to the mill.
This group is going to get them some awful, idiotic, and dangerous situation. I can't wait to see what it is. I'm keen to. And hello, Daz. Welcome in, mate. Peeking from behind the wall. Don't like the spookums?
Journalists sure can't get enough of Frank Stone.
So we're looking for Frank Stone references.
We're looking for anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
Appreciate the
Mill's a
work,
pretty
Daz.
huge
Thank you.
place.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we haven't found yet.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
Secrets of Killer Stone come to light. September 16th, 1963, the Cedar Hills tries to make sense of recent events at the Cedar Steel Mill.
Here.
More
look at
disturbing
this.
details.
Mill projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed. There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there or got laid off.
Damn.
This was a year or two before the murders started.
Does not
Yeah.
sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
Oh, it's
There
like
are a
ASMR
couple
again.
articles like this.
They'll probably talk for the next
The mill
minute.
was in serious decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank,
I don't know. It's all related to him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or something.
that's your expert opinion?
It's just a hunch.
More disturbing details are starting to emerge about the man at the center of the scandal. 36-year-old machinist Frank Stone, who was shot dead by police during a violent altercation last Friday.
I pulled some of these today too.
What's that?
Obituaries from around the time of the murders. And a little before.
Oh, good thinking.
Stone, who our own Sheriff Kusic is linking with multiple unsolved disappearances over the last 3 years, has been described by those who knew him as a loner, creep, and oddball. Most shocking are the growing rumours that Stone was taken on by Cedar Steel and its owners, the Testa family, despite a prior police report for violence. Is this a Dark Anthology game? No, made by the same people, but it's a standalone. It's always the
Sad
loners.
to see it go.
End of an era. Cedar Steel Mill to permanent close. August 24th, 1967. The Cedar Steel Mill, once the industrial heartbeat of our town, is to be permanently closed after over 40 years of almost continuous operation. Founded by Howard Kinsey Testa in 1921, the mill, in its wartime heyday, produced high-quality steel that was distributed across the nation. Mr. Testa's legacy was honoured by his daughter Morgan in a statement given on Wednesday morning. Morgan Testa's statement suggested the family's decision to close the mill permanently had been taken out of respect to the memories of those murdered on its premises by former employee Stone. Not everyone is convinced with this justification, however. The letter's just crazy similar. Yeah, they do have like a lot of
Brenda's okay
overlapping
with all this
vibes,
Frank
which like I
Stone
love
stuff.
about the games. Like they're similar but so very different. I swear myself. They peeked at their notes. Tom Holt interview. Who's Tom Holt? Okay, cool. Can I listen to that? Oracle of the Omniverse. $7.95. Guru Connor Barnum. Do you feel trapped? Are you living your life or merely surviving it? Does this universe satisfy you, or are you left seeking a deeper truth beyond this reality? By harnessing the deep knowledge within this book, gleaned by Guru Barnum for his studies of those tribes closest to enlightenment, you too can assimilate the wisdom of the ancients. You too can assimilate the wisdom of the ancients' design and emerge from the cocoon of ignorance to soar on wings of cosmic bliss like a butterfly of enlightenment. A nerd. In that clip, Ivy's reaction and then slow turn away cracks me up. I showed it to my boss there and she laughed a lot. It was through my own practices, learnt from my journeys through the American interior, that I successfully elevated my consciousness to the point I was able to visualize another Cedar Hills, one beyond the veil of our reality. This little town seemed so very much like our own, yet so fascinatingly different in countless subtle ways. To give one example, the Calhoun family still owned the drugstore, but the manager behind the counter was none other than young George, the son who died so tragically some years ago. Here he was, in healthy middle age, a season of life I knew he had never reached. I drew two conclusions from my meditative voyage. One, that every journey through life offers almost incalculable variation. And while we may each have only finite possibilities on our own journeys, there may be other journeys taken by mirror versions of ourselves that visit all destinations. 2. The different planes of reality are not so much separate rivers running in parallel as they are interconnected tributaries flowing into a single vast ocean of experience and possibility. To explore this idea further, we must consider some... I'm glad she liked it. I was like, oops, everyone hates me now. It was very funny. Such a tiny cassette. I remember them being fatter.
Yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell. Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night, before or since. And don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that no good sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. Hell, but gave up on things.
I can't believe Mom's finally getting out.
Sam Green.
I can't wait.
Better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world.
Oh.
Or worse. Sam took Stone down just
We didn't trust him at the start.
like something out of a movie.
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Well, he's dead, Jet, so... Okay, now what do we do? Oh. Talk to her. That's just his cover.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
We're ignoring the Robert thing. That's embarrassing.
Her whole obsession with Frank Stone and the murders just feels a little intense. Maybe it's because she's not from Cedar Hills, but you know, those victims could have been any of us or our families.
But they weren't.
So you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time ago. And Chris is excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film. Like this one. Take a look.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah.
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
We'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
That seems...
This furnace chamber
Weird.
location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
It's pretty rad. Hope we have time to shoot it.
It's very supportive of you. Thanks, Robert. I mean, Jaime. Sorry. Forgot which one of you is the supportive one.
That was mean.
Wrecked.
You're mean.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh! Yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on? Hello. Interesting.
Little ding dongs.
Ladies and gentlemen,
New community came
I
out.
present
Wivey's ding dongs.
Yep. There it is.
Oh, you see the creek down there? We follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't see it.
That's why it's secret.
Why are the lights still on, Bucko?
We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
He's already wearing the shirt.
Ready?
I like Robert.
First step's a doozy.
Dude's weird. I'd really actually love to go urban exploring,
This way.
but like I don't know how to do it without like getting arrested. You know. I think it'd be really cool to see like abandoned houses and factories and stuff like that. Oh, I'm her now.
Breathe in. I can't believe we're gonna see the place where Frank Stone actually killed people. Freaking.
Okay.
What was he doing just then?
2 ways into the storm drain.
I've done
for
some
me.
before. I don't mind a little trespassing. Oh, bad boy.
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in.
Corrugated
But
irons.
it'll take us
Rough on
pretty
the
close
hands.
to my dad's patrol route.
And medium two.
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further
Ooh,
away from
yes,
my
this
dad.
one.
But it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
Right down the middle.
So, which way?
Cross. Watch me fall.
I'd rather keep a little distance between us and the law. No offense.
Hey, I don't want to get in any trouble either.
So, we should cross.
Yeah.
An old abandoned brewery? I've been in a functioning brewery.
Your dad really patrols the mill every
was also pretty
single
fun.
night?
Ever since I can remember. I used to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing. Growing up, nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I remember he didn't want to be interviewed for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary. It had a cool title, though.
What was the title?
The Man Who Drew Blood from a Stone.
Oh.
Damn.
I mean, it could make a good title for the other movie.
Other movie?
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
Cool.
Maybe we should stick to finishing one movie at a time.
Totally. Yeah.
looks old.
Bonnie and her friends used to come out here and hang out.
Bonnie seems too cool to have friends.
It's true. They were not cool enough for her.
That's why she moved to New York.
Wait, really?
No. But she wasn't always so Bonnie.
What?
She was kind of a goody little two-shoes.
Who had bonfire parties at abandoned mills?
What's wrong with that?
It just doesn't feel very goody little two-shoes.
Well, Bonnie was the president of the Clean Up Cedar Hills High School initiative. We'd come through here and pick up all the litter that had blown in off the road.
Oh. Goody little two-shoes. What happened?
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Gotta love a happy ending.
One time I went into another abandoned building. I don't remember what it was, but I was going through a large room and looking around. It definitely looked like someone had been there before. It wasn't until like 15-20 minutes that I realized there was someone hiding under some covers. I slowly and quietly walked out. Yikes. We found a like squatter. That's why you go like during the day or afternoon. Nighttime just doesn't seem smart. Nailed it. That's how people die. Nothing over there. Oh, unless there's something to look at.
Chris Gordon. Another victim claimed by Frank Stone. And Gravity.
This guy's a lunatic. Hey, I found a finger. Which tells me I must not doubt what I dream of. I'll have to tell you about the abandoned mental hospital sometime. My dad was a guard at a mental hospital back in the day. He said it was like weird. People were like screaming and stuff like that.
Made it.
Yeah, you told me that.
This place is awesome.
Had to break up a fight and stuff.
I wonder what we'll find inside.
Are you absolutely sure this is safe and we're not gonna fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan blades?
I can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
Thanks.
Brought one for everyone?
Yep.
What you got in there?
Well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit. bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware, and
Sunscreen.
You know we're not hiking the Appalachian Trail, right?
always be prepared.
He was a Boy Scout. Oh, we're about to get attacked by Pennywise.
We must be under the mill by now. Just gotta find a
Beware
way up.
the night.
Haven't you ever
watchman.
talked to your dad about that night?
Who are you?
What night?
The night he was here with Frank Stone?
This way,
There
fellow
was.
traveler.
One time. When I was little, and he was really drunk. Even though he doesn't remember, kind of like knowing what he went through.
Ooh. I know where we are. Who watches The Watchmen? What a good movie. Teddy bear. That's not a teddy bear.
Who would have left this here?
The Wraith, the spectre that stalks the fog. And a thermos. Oh my God. Poor Daz. Oh. Okay, this is not where we're supposed to go. Cool. Why? Thank you, Daz, for the bits. Right as I open the door. Freaking heart, man. Are they behind me? Okay, they're not following me. I can go in here without repercussion. Fucking hell, Daz. I'm just not prepared for
Not
it.
sure about Linda's new scene. But if I pull the director card, she'll probably never talk to me again.
It's the best time to do it, Mr. I don't get scared. Okay, you get scared by someone going, yay, in your ear. That was a gunshot.
Huh, a little key.
Casting shed.
Better get back to Robert.
Why Robert? What about your boyfriend? Have a seat? Shots fired. Thank you, Jet. Can't wait to watch that one later. So far, the biggest scares have come from you guys.
I get that.
He didn't talk to me like a little kid. Or like my dad. Got to see him the way he really is. He showed me
Keep
all
going.
the scars. You know he fucked up his shoulder that night? Real bad. Still can't use it like he used to. Probably never will.
Raise the price? I might have to raise the price.
Damn. I didn't know it was so intense.
He told
Taking
me he and
years
Frank
of my
Stone
life
squared
every
off
time.
Face to face. Right here in the mill. The furnace chamber, actually.
No shit. What else did he tell you?
Just that he saw things no man should ever see or know.
What does that mean?
every time I've ever brought it up, gets that look in his eye. And I just don't want to see him like that. You sound disappointed.
Oh.
No. No. But I'm glad you've got such a good relationship with your dad.
Me too.
We're gonna read between the lines. Why are there arrows? Oh, there was something here. Hammer? That meant something. Nearly there.
Gotta love a scenic route. Any major plans for after we graduate?
I haven't given it much thought. Not like you.
What makes you think I have?
I can just tell. The film,
Last chance
the
to turn
directing,
back.
it's in your blood.
And your blood? You want to be a cop like your dad?
No way. I like move.
Oh. Elevator shaft.
As I've been saying, no way.
I love it when games
I
do
like
that.
movies too. That's kind of why I wanted to help out. Horror movies especially.
Oh. I thought you just liked hanging out around haunted mills.
You don't really think it's haunted.
Don't I?
Knock it off.
Small talk walking to super creepy place is insane. Like, how on earth are you all just chatting like you're in the scariest place on earth right now? I mean, maybe it's helping them be calm in the scariest place on earth. But yeah, I would have the absolute biggest goosebumps walking around this place, even if I was with my friends. Like, I don't get spooked by, like, horror movies and stuff often. But, like, that would make me so uncomfortable. Is there anything on the wall? Oh. Found it. Different weapons. From the game? From Dead by Daylight? Probably been missing these all over the place. I wouldn't trust my friends down there. They would totally take advantage of my scared ass. Aww. Sorry to hear that, Daz. I think my friends would be too scared. I think we'd all like...
I think this is it. Up there.
Like, it's one of those things where you're all like, alright, we're all scared. No one fuck around. Last chance to turn back. Let's go. You were given a chance to turn back.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes! Robert, you're a genius.
Good call on the storm drain.
Thank you, Robert.
Come on, people! No more standing around flapping our yap sacks. One more scene and we're done.
Did you say yap sack? Who will die first? No one. I'm keeping them all alive, Kato. That's not good.
was that for you?
I think we got it.
You know what that means, right? And that's a picture wrap on Murderville! Way to go, everybody!
Movie's gonna suck. Oh.
I think we still have one more scene left to go before we're officially wrapped.
Only stand.
Wait, what's the last scene?
Right. Yeah. Linda pitched shooting a scene that would flesh out our backstories.
Adding a little flesh, huh? Yeah, I think we could work with that.
But you're playing brother and sister.
Come on. With our chemistry? Nobody's gonna buy that.
Where are you thinking we'd shoot the new scene?
I do have a place in mind, actually.
What the hell?
Oh, yeah. That's the furnace chamber, right?
What do you guys think?
I say we do it.
Sounds good.
Alright, back to the shadows. I might play this in the future, so it looks like one of the other ones I played. Nice, Daz. Well, thank you. I appreciate the lurk in the chats.
Yo. You coming?
Yeah. Be right there.
Did you see something?
No,
Thank you,
it was
Daz.
nothing.
You sure? You seem kind of spooked.
What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing, right. Except Jaime saw a ghost back there.
Okay, I'm not 5. I don't believe in ghosts.
Thank you, Jed.
You will.
Ah, get off me! Get off me!
Gotcha.
Not cool, Bonnie!
Disagree.
Not cool!
Not cool, buddy.
What are you doing here?
Oh, Jet,
I'm
thank you for
part of the
gifting a
crew.
sub to
We
Daz.
don't need any help.
Then I'll just hang out and stay out of your way.
This is a closed set.
Apparently not.
Jaime!
Bonnie, I really think you should be helping Dad at home right now. You've got a lot on your plate, you know?
And that's all I'm good for?
No. I mean, that, Linda?
I get the feeling Bonnie's gonna do what Bonnie's gonna do no matter what we say, and that's that.
Well, okay. Are we just gonna stand around or are we gonna make a movie? Time is money, right?
Just make sure you don't get in the way. We've still got a lot to do, and I don't work well with distractions on my set.
I think you mean our set.
We're Linda now. Let's go back this way. Let's try and explore. Oh, it's open. Okay, well, that's less exciting then. Have a quick run. See what's around. Norton. Anybody seen a casting shed anywhere? I have a key. That's open. Fear the future. Still just the two. Oh. What? I don't understand. Crouch? I'm stuck. Oh. I call you now. At some point, they'll say we're all going to be dead by daylight. The harshest flame yields the hardest steel. Howard Kinsey Tester. Yeah, fair enough. I think the casting shed's out here. I think there's something over there I can go into. Probably looking at the camera and thinking, I never realized casting was like a meta work term. Yeah, I don't know what it specifically means. Where's Old Love? She had a key. Oh. Cool. A cast to a mold. Yeah, probably. What's her name? Chris. Chris, where's your key? Where is she? Chris, come here. Why don't they run as well? Chris, follow. Do I have to keep looking at you? That's annoying. It's not even gonna work is the worst part. Chris! Alright, I can't use anything. Alright. That's the interesting combo with the title and the quote about producing the strongest metal. I bet it's all Frank Stone's law. Oh, for sure. The casting of Frank Stone. Alright, through the door. Despite this area being huge, there was nothing to find, apparently. What? Do I have to wait for everyone? Or is this the door over here? Whoops, wrong door. I ran it, but do you remember the trailer for The Hell Is Us? Kinda, but not really. I remember it looking very blue. Ugh. Then now it's actually not a Souls-like. Oh, lovely.
You okay?
No, yeah. It's just...
Nah, yeah.
This is right where my dad came face to face with Frank Stone. I always had a mental picture of it, but now that I'm actually seeing it with my own eyes, I don't know, it's different.
Very long trailer. It looks pretty good. Oh, lovely. I might have to check it out too. This is where it all happened. There's a box there. How do I get to it? Oh. It's an animation. Well, that was weird. There's a box on that. Needs a part. A crank? Right there. How do we get up there? I don't know why the stairs are an animation. Squeeze. I'm a genius. Hey, that is so quiet. You've done this before IRL though, Jet. What's the problem? Nice. Give me the thingy. Ooh, a rat. 5 names I have taken, but I feel no closer to the path. Look over here. Norton. Hey, a box. And I'm really missing things. Seems like the kind of game I'll go back and play in my own time to like crush that sort of stuff out. It said talk to her. Hello? Oh. Oh. I have. I think
Here's
I'm
what
a
we're
Mr.
gonna do.
Currency. Yeah, fair point.
Jaime, Chris, you start here. Robert and I will follow. Bonnie, just stay behind and try not to make too much sound while we're rolling.
You got it, boss.
All right. Everybody ready for a take?
Lights ready, sound speeds.
Jaime? Chris?
All set?
And action.
Is there something else you want to say to me? Because now's your last chance.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is. Don't do this.
I have to.
No, you don't.
You know
Can you
that's
just look at
not
the
true.
camera?
Maybe I'd feel better if it were anyone else.
Who else is there?
But it's not fair.
No one said it was.
Already lost Mom and Dad. I don't want to lose you too.
Now who's being unfair?
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for our parents. If I can pull this off, it might not be too late to save Mom and Dad.
That's impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
Rocky.
Something about this just doesn't seem right.
Do you trust me?
Do
you trust me?
Yes, of course!
Then you know
She's
what
a
I have
terrible
to do.
camera woman.
And cut.
Linda, that was sick!
Totally. Felt like just what this thing needed.
How was the lighting?
It was great, thanks. Did you hear that weird groan right at the end there?
No, but don't sweat it. We're gonna replace the sound at Jaime's anyway.
How'd I do?
You were good. To be fair, like, he wasn't shit, but she's
Jaime,
crap.
It was perfect.
She's a terrible camera
It
woman.
was everything we needed the scene to do.
You okay?
Yeah, something about this just doesn't seem right.
Okay, that's not what I sounded like.
I don't know. It was pretty spot on.
Gotta agree.
Gotta agree. I don't go around doing impressions of you dopes.
You do impressions of me all the time.
And me.
I feel honored to have just joined the list.
Hot damn, kids, that was fun.
You really thought it was okay?
Yeah, better than half the films I see in New York. I mean, one of them was just a 5-hour shot of a guy sleeping.
Wow.
Seriously. I'm impressed. But, I gotta be honest.
What?
You really didn't think I'd notice what you were doing?
What was I doing?
Just playing out your own bullshit interpretation of real life.
I don't understand.
Sacrificing your own life for the good of your sibling and your parents definitely sounds familiar. Almost like it could even be based on someone we know, but gee, I wonder who.
That's not fair, Bonnie.
No one said it was.
We're trying to make something fun. I'm not trying to make everyone else miserable.
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? Don't throw the lines back at me.
What? You don't want to tell me how noble it is that you're making this movie with your girlfriend while I had to scrub my entire life to take care of you and Dad?
I liked it better when you were gone.
Hey, Bonnie, you want to come outside with me for a minute? I could use your help with something.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Detention.
So, I just wanted to tell you how much I loved making this movie with you.
Me too. I mean, with you, not with me, also. You know what I mean.
I think we should do something special to mark the occasion.
So, I don't know if I'm quite ready to break out the champagne just yet.
But we finished the movie. It's in the can.
We
Did
finished
it cut
the
it all
shoot,
together?
Yeah, but we're still gonna have to sell people on this thing.
Okay, sure.
We should keep exploring this place while we still can.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, if we can just get, like, one more shot of something directly connected to Frank Stone, like anything he might have left behind, we'll get all the attention in the world. We should look for that place from the newspaper article, the machine shop.
Hey, Chris.
I've never seen a movie before.
Holy,
What can you see?
something freaky.
I can't move the camera.
I don't know if I can describe it. I'll try shooting a little.
It's a good idea.
Whoa! Ain't that something? Ah, rats.
What's up?
Camera needs cranking. Hold on. That did it. Okay, let me get more. Whatever the hell that was, it's gonna look great in the movie.
Billy! Welcome in, handsome. How are you? Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Welcome in, everyone. My name's Yvie. We're here playing casting of Frank Stone. It's a horror game from the people who created Until Dawn, The Quarry, the Dark Pictures Anthology. Spooky month, spooky games. Hey, Billy. And thank you for the follow, by the way, War Oath. Words are hard. How's your stream, Billy? How you doing? Let's cut to this real quick. Hello. Introduce myself in tiny screen. We were listening to The Killers earlier. Mute that. Hide that. Too long. Oh, no one's forcing you. You know, you can stop when you wanna. I got about an hour left here. I took about a 5-hour nap, so I'm up. Oh dear. Because what is it, like 4 a.m. for you? Oh. I guess that's not even a nap anymore. Yeah, no, I stand by. If it's longer than a half hour, you're just sleeping. Maybe an hour. I'll give you an hour nap is a thing. Anything more than that, it's you're just having a sleep. You've not had a nap. Ooh. Gonna yawn again. Agreed. But what is sleep but nap persevering? How's stream? Going good. Got spooked. Not by the game, by chat. They set off a gunshot in my ear and it scared the hell out of me. So that happened. 2 days in a row, in fact. I did it last night as well. Jet last night and Daz this earlier. There it is. Other than that, I'm quite intrigued by the story. It's going well. I'm gonna... I'm gonna resume, I reckon, because we're right in the middle of something interesting going on. How you been, bud? Ooh, I should bring the screen back up. I'll do that again. The music's been there the whole time. I just realized that's so embarrassing. Resume. Desert right in that clip. The Y is
Think
great.
that door will take us to the machine shop?
Only one way to find out.
Let's go take a look.
I don't know what the green stuff is. Like his life force or... so this spot here where we are is where a man died like 17 years earlier or something. 20 years earlier. He was the murderer though. Like he was a bad guy.
My dad would kill me if he knew I was in here right now. Just rip my limbs off one by one.
I thought the sheriff was all bark and no bite.
Not if you're his son. And he's all of both.
Don't you think it's weird how obsessed with this place he is?
I guess so.
He's going into the live
He
stream.
always has been, long as I can remember. I didn't even know it was weird until I got old enough to realize all the long walks he liked to take in the middle of the night were in the abandoned steel mill where he killed a guy.
Maybe that's why he comes back to the scene of the crime. Maybe it helps him somehow.
Honestly, I don't even think he wants to be helped.
What do you mean?
It's more like an obsession, and it's gotten pretty weird.
Okay, elaborate on that, please.
Maybe it's just the way he was dealing with all
Ooh,
the
new doll.
guilt and what.
Why is
The
it
clown.
always clowns?
Toxic traveler of the circus. I like the ragdoll effect.
As I was going to say, maybe it's just
No big fan of clowns? Fair.
Dead end. Not this way.
okay. So
Remember in like 2018 when there was just like clowns everywhere scaring people?
sort of started
What a time to be
researching all
alive.
kinds of non-traditional philosophies.
Non-traditional.
Like acupuncture with all the pins?
No.
Casting Foundry.
No.
Wait, you don't mean like occult stuff?
Look, I shouldn't have said anything.
Not
Well,
faux,
you
but it's like,
did.
why do they have to look like
You
that?
guys the wrong idea. My dad's a straight shooter. That's it.
Sure.
Whatever you say, man.
Oh, no, 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 we're not continuing on yet. Were the clowns in Oz too? I think a little bit, but it definitely wasn't like the same as you guys. Heavily entertaining though. Like that, so funny. Like really not hurting anyone, apart from the ones who like would, but like... So good. Just stand there looking menacing. Nice. Secret area, kinda. Oh, I can fit. That's rude. This guy's body shaming her. What the heck? Oh, probably up there. We're gonna head off. CYV and Jet. Thanks, Villy. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good sleep when you can finally do it again. Nailed it. Yeah, okay. Oh, thank gosh. I wonder how many squeezes there are that I've missed. Do I have any specific fears? I don't like spiders. And flying. I also don't really like the sensation of falling. So, like, I'm good with heights. But, like, jumping from a height or something like that is not happening. So, like, skydiving, bungee jumping, stuff like that. Not a chance. Who jumps like that? Now that... Box! That's kind of the same feeling Roller Coaster 2, I imagine, right? Yeah, that's like the out of control sensation. That's more what the planes is. I just don't like being not in control or something, going like... at speed and such. So yeah. Roller coasters fall into that category. But I don't really go on roller coasters, so it's not something I have to deal with. Whereas like planes, if I want to go anywhere, I got to get on a plane. So that's why I like mention like being afraid of flying, but I don't really like mention being afraid of roller coasters because it's just like I can avoid that. Yeah, I don't like planes either. It's just I don't fit super well in them either.
Wait a second. Guys, this is it.
It's just nah.
This is the machine shop.
Holy crap. It is. Man, Chris, you really know how to find the coolest stuff.
Totally. Nice work, Chris.
Let's look around and see what we can find.
Yes.
Yeah.
You really think
I
we're
like the
gonna
idea
find
that
anything the police miss?
Robert's
They're pretty
actually
thorough,
like
right?
a
They do
dickhead
miss stuff.
who is trying to steal her.
Look at that.
The train?
Yeah. Yeah, in the article, it's a skeleton crew now. We're all pulling triple duty. I'm the only one left who even knows how to work some of the machines. The rolling miller, the shears, the freight transfer system, said Frank Stone. If Frank was the only one left who knew how to use the freight transfer system, and that one's still suspended, I bet it never got searched. Not thoroughly.
Ah, good point.
I doubt there's any bodies in there.
There's no harm in looking, though, right?
If it's even
Why?
possible to get up there.
Just gonna find some skeletons.
Let's find a way. Come on.
Hi, face.
Gotta be a way to get up there.
This score is pretty creepy. Good for that person who made the score. Yep, that's a body. The bodies at the start weren't even like intact. It was just mush.
This should open the door, right?
Need power, bud. Hey Baz, thank you for the uptime. See what Robert has found. Okay.
Broken?
Looks like, yeah.
Let me take a look.
Oh, that's a Dead by Daylight thing. Oh yeah, the generators.
Hey, can I ask you something there?
I just noticed as well the QuickTime events
sure.
have that same system.
How come you never asked me to work on your movie?
Oh, well, it's Chris's movie. She decides who works on it.
Yeah, but I mean, you know I'm like a huge horror guy too. I could have been helping you right from the start.
But it's not... That wasn't,
Wasn't what?
We're making a horror movie, yeah, but like... I don't know. Point was for me and my girlfriend and best friend to all do something together. Like... just us.
So... I'm just in the way, then.
I don't like either of these options. But I'll go impatient.
Alright, look. The truth is, all night, I've been trying to get a few minutes alone to talk to Chris, and it hasn't been easy.
You're annoyed that Chris doesn't want to run off and make out with you in the lair of the man who nearly made me an orphan.
That's not what I said.
It's not my fault she's more focused on her work than you, man.
Give me a break.
What's up, party people? So that door over there needs power.
I like how
for
she
it to
has no
open.
sense of social like
Generator
use.
working?
Nah, unfortunately it's toast.
I can get it working. Just need to scrounge up a few parts and it'll be good as new.
Then let's go scrounging.
Rocky. I think it's Wolf. Baz. I believe the command is.
This might work with the generator.
Oh, a bolt. Cool, bro. Just what we need. Real quick, I'm gonna get a drink. I need a drink. So, BRB. I'm back. I was getting some juice as well. It's not chalky milk tonight. Already? Yeah. I'm a quick boy, Baz. Nice and speedy. Fast. I'm just waiting for the song to end, and then we'll get back into the game. I like the song. Kind of juice? It's just called breakfast juice. It's like a few different fruits. Bam. Let's get to it. Resume. Let's find another bolt. Or is this gonna be a nut? The Turkin skeleton is fantastic. I love that. Oh.
Maybe there's something useful in there.
Oh, there's a key. This game has way less, like, creepy things happening in it. You know what I mean? Like, playing the Quarry, I was kind of always... not on edge, but, like... kind of. You know what I mean? Like, there was always something creepy in the background.
I need to find some parts.
Just to trigger the light. Something happening. Whereas in this, it's kind of slow burn, which is fine. Yeah, there really hasn't been too many scary things. They're doing a good job of, like, not overdoing it, you know what I mean, though? Like, I'm not bored.
How's the generator coming?
I'm intrigued by the story and stuff.
Could help with the generator.
They're just kind of luring you into a false sense of security, I feel like. But I'm wondering if it's less jump scary and more just big bad, you know? Yeah, there is a lot of world building and lore. But just cool. We love a story-driven horror. It's gonna be a quick time. While holding R2 to repair generator, skill checks will appear. Press X on the pointer, passes over the success zone. Hitting the solid part adds bonus progress. Missing the success zone results in failure and removes some repair progress. Alright. Cracked. Oh. Cracked.
Nice job.
Thanks.
Absolutely perfect. Story in my murder game? I like how the dad just is walking around this, like, not noticing that shit's going on. Pro DVD player. First time, as well. Oh, we can climb up here. Oh, there's a lock in the other room. A key.
Should be able to open the door now that we've got some juice.
Key in the other room.
Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere.
The door's locked. Maybe there's another way in there.
Smash the window. Like, this place is closed. Who gives a shit? Where's my torch? I'm gonna fall through the freaking ceiling in a second. I can't leave this play more abandoned.
Like a raccoon.
Like a raccoon. Anything? I would love for Supermassive to create like a Saw game. I know there was a Saw game back in the day, but I don't remember it being good. Whereas like, can you imagine playing Saw and this sort of thing? Like you gotta walk through like Saw 3. And there's traps and stuff. That'd be sick.
Maybe this key will open up the boxcar.
Maybe. Open.
Find anything?
Yep.
It's got a label on it. F. Stone. Holy shit.
You think?
This could be a real connection to Frank
Who
Stone.
else?
Oh man.
Let's see if the key unlocks the boxcar.
Sure did. I just know that someone would want to turn Saw into an online multiplayer battle pass. How would that work though? Like Saw is this kind of game. There's no way to... I mean, to be fair, like Dead by Daylight has some Saw characters in it. So technically, we could get a Saw game now.
Up. Still need to go up.
Yep, ladder. God, Robert, what are you doing there? Jump. That's just not how you jump. This can only go wrong.
I'll go first. Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Well, if it's that easy.
My word, brother. That was like a 4-foot jump,
That
maybe.
would not have been a pleasant way to go.
I would not have wanted to break it to your dad.
That would be an even more unpleasant way to go.
Yo, check it.
Wow. Right through the wall.
That's a hand.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Damn. Is that
Yeah.
The way the
And
head
it's got
came into frame
friends.
was outstanding.
This is insane.
Nobody found this.
Must have come loose when the freight broke through.
Pick it up. Put it back. It's rude.
This must be how Stone got in and out.
Thank you for the biddies, Jet. Millwright's notebook. Ooh.
Who are these other people?
No, want to get close, feel every blow, hear their screams. Kessler, this time, make it last. Better control. For the neck, small cuts, keep clean. Taste their fear. These are all the villains, right? A creature forged to purge the world. With a cast, use what's at hand. No, not what I see at night. Inspire terror, cut and fixed. I mean, that's just straight up. Created a specific weapon for each of his victims.
I guess the cops never connected Frank Stone to this.
Calloway's son and friend murdered by SA police. Monday, September 17. Following several days of rumors and speculation, Sheriff Lloyd Kusich last night confirmed he is treating the deaths of George Calloway and Joyce Barton at Hawkline Point last Thursday night as a double murder. George Calloway, 28, son of Cedar Hills respected drugstore proprietor William Calhoun, like that book was talking about, and his friend Joyce Barton died after their car crashed and caught fire. Deputies have been working tirelessly over the weekend and have now determined that Mr. Calhoun's car was parked where it left the road, indicating the involvement of a third party. The news of another murder in our peaceful community represents shock for all of us, coming so soon in the wake of the July killing of widow Dorothy Clay. But as that in that episode, when Mrs. Clay's nephew Elvin was caught and convicted, following a rapid investigation by Sheriff Kusich, we must all hope and pray for a swift and just outcome. Honestly, the sheriff sounds like he's shit at his job. Gonna be honest. The night guard didn't like him either, eh? Like he didn't want Tom to be one of Kusich's. Oh, brother. It's gonna be a head.
Oh, fuck! What is it? Oh! Damn!
I think she was one of Stone's victims. They never found her. They never found her.
I don't think the police ever found this place.
Yeah? What tips you that?
Because they wouldn't have just left all this stuff here. I'm sorry, man. I think I gotta go get my dad now.
What?
This is like real deal, no joke kind of shit, man.
No, you can't get the sheriff.
What's
now.
she staring
I'm
at?
serious. We really shouldn't be in here anymore. Robert, back off, man. Just wait.
Wait for what?
Chris, I know how important your movie is. But this whole place is part of an actual murder case now.
It's ancient history.
There's no statute of limitations on murder. Which means right now, we're tampering with evidence. You wanna fuck with that?
But the movie?
The movie's done.
I thought you...
Robert's right. You should get the sheriff. We got what we need. Go.
Just don't touch anything else, okay?
I mean, movie's not done because you're still not actually taking the film out of your camera. So if the cop wanted to destroy all that...
Get the hell out of here.
Is that everything? He's gonna go alone. I know, right? And, like... Not to pull that card, but it's a horror movie, and he is the one black guy. So I do, like, you know... stereotypes and such. Alright, I think I saw everything. What's going on?
We gotta go.
She took it with her?
Maybe we should wait outside until Robert comes back. Hey, whoa, what the fuck? You can't move that.
Yo, chill out, man. I'll put it back before the sheriff gets here.
Fingerprints.
Just gonna get one quick shot first.
I'm just not cool with this.
Okay, noted.
Don't you care at all how I feel?
Of course I care how you feel.
then please just forget about getting this shot and let's go outside and wait for Robert and his dad to get back.
I really don't appreciate you forcing me to choose between you and the movie.
I don't enjoy asking you to make that choice, but you haven't given me much of one either.
Jaime, I understand where you're coming from. We can talk about it. Right now, we're running out of time, and I just want to focus on finishing up and getting out of here. And then, as soon as we're done, it's you and me again, all the way.
Okay. I'm an optimist.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I appreciate that you'll hear me out. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ugh. Get this out of my horror movie.
Should we wait outside?
You go. I'll be right there, promise.
Please don't make me jealous of a disembodied hand.
Huh. Is there a reason I should be?
You?
That is macabre. What's driving this life force? Like, what set it off? Is it all of us being there?
Huh?
No way, our camera breaks.
What?
I don't know.
Things are happening. Film it. Oh, it's not gonna work.
What is it? What do you see?
I was not expecting this. Oh, you're a shit boyfriend. Help her! Confront. He's not doing anything yet.
I'm coming!
I fucked up. Well, that's what I get for trying to be a good person. Kill the first person, then immediately get the chance to. God damn it. That's upsetting. You walk it off.
Anything?
Nothing. Not that I can see. Telling you, this door's a waste of time.
Whatever's back there, it's important enough that she's put it behind.
Told you he
us.
died, didn't I?
think the
She
only
never met
idea
Uncle
is to
Jaime.
solve it. There's an empty slot, so there must be a missing piece that fits here.
Okay, let's say we all go hunting around this place for the missing cylinder tumbler thing. Even if we manage to find it, how do we solve the rest of it?
No, I imagine it was either
Maybe
he died
there's
or like
something
he just
else
like
in the atrium that's like a clue.
left. You know what I mean? Like if I
Why
caught
would
him
anyone
to stay
put a
alive.
clue for their massively complicated lock right out in the open? Practically right in front of it.
Just a guess, but why not try this?
Man just sticking his hand into a random hole.
Good guess.
Well, I wasn't actually expecting that to work.
Almost like you knew.
Oh wait, Linda. You look better with short hair as well. Those pigtails and the overalls are weird. So his hand get cut off? God, I hope. I wish it would have. It's Dork. Oh, another doll. The Legion. The friendship bound in blood. Cutie. That would have been too easy for us. They're going to keep him alive just to make us suffer. Oh, Murder Review. Murder Mill. Reviewed at the second Fiendish Desires Fan Festival by your correspondent, Rabbit Hound. At first glance, the only real issue with Murder Mill is its unskillful composition. The cinematic equivalent of your sister's kids putting on a play for the family before Thanksgiving dinner. The film sadly begins to dissolve into a vehicle for the filmmakers to not scare us, the audience, but instead show us how many other better horror films they've seen. The thing is, these aspects are not unusual in the genre and have more or less become par for the course on festival circuits. What was unusual, however, was the oddly unsettling feeling that blanketed the 10 PM audience from the first frame, and I honestly could not explain why. The overall sense of dread that evening was palpable and unlike anything I've experienced before or am ever keen to experience again. The screening was mercifully cut short, though, as two festival goers began to assault nearby audience members before turning on one another, turning what was a below-average movie-going experience into absolute pandemonium. This reviewer could not get out of the theatre fast enough. I'm not sure if this is a trick or a gimmick of some kind on the part of the filmmakers, and I'm not sure how that would even happen, but I'd have to imagine anyone with the mind to do something so devious would make a much better film than this. Scathing. Okay, so how did they get that made if she just got sucked into a portal? Is my question. Are we going to run into young her? Long Island Auction House, Augustin Lieber.
That's a lot of dollar for an old movie.
$10,000. Did I miss the tears? I got jump scared once already by a gunshot. Not in game. But welcome Impulse. How are you, bud? I got a key.
You know what they say about keys. Gotta be a lock nearby. No one says that, Maddie.
She a freak. I've been busy as all. That's okay, Pulse. No pressure to come watch. I appreciate you stopping by. Was there a key slot somewhere? Downstairs?
Something this weird has to be important. Does it open?
Key. Something in here. Pretty common house decoration. Male chainsaw statue. You don't have one in your house, Chad? I do. Maybe it's an Aussie thing. Maybe. Key doesn't go in here. Can't use that door. Get out of the way, Stan. I hate your face. I should actually set up a movie night with my friends. Oh, that'd be so good. I haven't done a movie night with friends in a long time. If ever, actually. What's happening? Oh, girlfriend. Girlfriends? Oh, pulse. Ladies, man. I found it. I love these old kind of keys. Big brass ones.
What a weird scene. That space might fit the tree downstairs.
Playing Resident Evil.
You're coming with me, buddy.
Steal that, it's fine. There you go. I do like this house like layout, like all the big wood and stuff.
Some kind of hammer. I wonder if it's from the statue of that little dude.
Wow, they really just spell it out to you. I'm kidding. Oh no, Ezio Auditore. I love Ezio. My boy Ezio.
One hillbilly and his hammer reunited.
This is a lot of effort to
time to
hide
unlock that gate.
a thing, you know? Like, how does she get in?
What prize lies behind the mystery door? Do I even want to know? Maybe it's a pattern, but I can't make heads or tails of it. Or heads and heads. And heads.
House, skull, bunny mask, house, skull, spider, tree, face, hammer, box. We're gonna do this the long way, I'm sorry. So house, skull, wait. House, spider, box. House, smiley face, box. Easy peasy.
That was not so bad.
Oh.
Well, if you were hoping for some insight into how Augustine's mind works, I think you got your wish.
Hooray.
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this.
Let's take a look around. Be careful.
I'm Linda again.
It's like a museum for... I have no fucking idea what. Something unearthly for sure.
Fold of Fear, Justine Joffrey. Jeffrey. It is the 1960s and America is in crisis. Eager to escape the era's political turbulence, a band of idealists start building a new society under the guidance of their charismatic leader. Before long, their numbers swell, with hundreds leaving their hardships behind to join the fold, making a perfect world victims demands more than affirming mantras and a positive mindset. Soon the personal troubles of the flock start to poison their paradise, and then things take a real turn for the worse. Ooh. Manifestation. Getting back to the settlement. Ooh. Hey to Insanity. How's it going with Until Dawn 3? Yeah, it's going alright. Things are starting to ramp up, I reckon. I got someone killed. My bad. Really thought I was doing the right thing. Getting back to the settlement would have been easy a few hours ago, but the Starlight was now suffocated, strangled by storm clouds. Beatrice could neither see nor hear whether she'd been followed, not with the air so full of driving rain, as well as the cackling of crows cutting across each other quickly enough to sound like mocking laughter. Their cacophony never seemed to fade, no matter how much of the distance she put between herself and the stage. At least she couldn't hear the squelching, the slithering, the screaming. Yet she pushed on through the roaring darkness. There was no way she could stop, not now. Not when she had no clue where that thing might be. The thing that Stamper had called, conjured, created. Not when the memory of it rising from the sludge and ripping Ron apart was still burnt bright in her mind. Is it spooky as people say? I don't think it's that spooky yet. I think they're doing a good job of setting it up, but I'm not really spooked. Too bad there's no Lady Dimitrescu. Yeah, that'd be cool. Something smashed against her shoulder, sending her spinning, tumbling backwards into stones, sliding down into shallow salt water with a noisy splash. She landed with a painful cry. The sharp metallic taste of blood filled her mouth, and she released an awful scream as her nerves began to burn. She tried to force herself back up, only for her bad ankle to buckle. She dropped down with a scream of pain. Beatrice reached for the rocks for support, trying to find purchase, but her grasping fingers met only what felt like a sinew. Felt like sinew, and spines, and sludge. For all the tears began streaming in her eyes, she could just about see the Durrani's form looming over her, still dripping with the mud it was born from, and the gore of her friends. The clouds closed above, the rain beginning to drum once more. A knotted appendage in the monster's loathsome form caught the distant, dying half-light as its body moved to strike. Ooh. Kato would have been scared to even read a book. She does get spooked easily.
Hey, Linda. Check this out.
What, Stan? What the do you want?
This whole place is like a film set.
Akkadian demon. Mesopotamia, 23rd century, BCE. Statue from Akkadian Empire, cuneiform on fragmentary clay tablets discovered nearby suggest it represents a mythological demon. Worshippers believed it capable of bestowing supernatural power in exchange for their devotion, protecting them and destroying their enemies. I've always wondered why it's usually women get frightened more easily. I've noticed this in cinemas. I mean, I don't know, I've never noticed it. Maybe they're just using it as an excuse to, like...
These mean anything to you?
Sidle up to you a bit more. Get a cuddle.
Yeah, actually. It's exactly like in my film, The Prophecy of Pain. You know, right after they open the tomb?
Oh, yeah, totally. It is exactly like that. Huh.
There is no tomb in The Prophecy of Pain.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was getting it mixed up with one of the
Come
other...
to think of it, I don't think there are any tombs in any of my movies. Never been into ancient curses and all that kind of fantasy stuff. But you know that, right? Since you're such a big fan of my work?
Okay, look.
You haven't seen a single one of my films, have you?
I am a fan of your reputation.
Sure.
Honestly, just when it comes to movies, I'm more of a... kind of guy. Crowd pleaser. Is it Cliff Barra?
My films examine the persistence of evil in the heart of humanity. I'm sorry they're not crowd-pleasing enough for you. But now that you've shown your hand, why don't you tell me how you actually came into possession of the film?
Well, if that's what you want to know, I'm afraid I am gonna need something in exchange.
Oh, I don't like that. I can offer you my friendship. I have nothing to offer but love.
Why don't we make it interesting?
How so?
A little wager.
Terms.
If I win, you tell me what I want to know.
And if I win?
I'll give you my section of the film.
Deal.
As one-sided deal.
That's official. You can't take that back.
Jesus, hot sauce. We're not 12.
Flip for it?
Sure, but I get to call it. I call it or no deal.
All right. What's it gonna be?
Heads.
Well, them's the breaks. I believe we had a deal.
Wait.
No.
Double-sided coin.
Nice. Very nice.
Hey, worth a try, right?
Fuck off.
Yeah. Worth every penny.
Very Two-Face. This guy's the worst.
I am speaking from the Tradewinds movie theater on Texas Avenue, where we are witnessing some sort of protest, or I don't know. All I am able to report at this point is there have been several attacks on the general public as well as police and medical personnel. It's not overly clear, at least to us, what the catalyst for the situation was, but I can confirm that it started in the cinema itself, as it has been reported an employee was stomped to death during a showing of Murder Mill. From here I can see considerable damage done all around us, and police are currently doing their best to control this crowd. Okay. Oh no, okay, now there is an arrest taking place, and several people are moving in, storming the officers at every side. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay, that was an explosion. I can't see. I can't see. The police have now opened fire. It now sounds like the police line has been broken, and I can't see anything. Oh my god! Oh god!
Holy shit.
Yikes. Door. Why give it an option then?
Is that dried blood?
Frank's helmet. This game loves lock doors. And then just doesn't unlock them. Yay, I got a new thing. This soldier, she told me they must die, that it must be violent to open the gates. Okay. Let's move on.
This is... No. There's no way. It can't be.
Hey, Linda. You should really come see.
Oh, right. Augustine gave us that
What is
other
this?
Super 8 camera, and
It was just
that's
this
why
winter open
the
to this
camera
page.
made the life
Talismans.
forces happen.
Contain wells of great power, can take many physical forms, often manifest as keepsakes of past victims.
There was a locket like
Victims.
that when the deputy
Keepsakes of past
was
victims, which can
in the
become
underground at the start of the
protected
game.
talismans for those who bear them.
What do you think it means?
I don't know. But it must be important to Augustine if it was left open on this page.
Maybe it's
Oh. Robert? That's the best thing that's happened.
Sheriff Green.
Perilous place. Pause. Oh. Things are happening. Oh, my lordy. I hate this has to end. There's always more. Thursday night. Mother is over tomorrow night, so I can't play tomorrow night, but Thursday night I'll be back on for more. I'm enjoying it so far. It's a slow burn, but that's not a bad thing. Let's see who's online. Let's go with you. You're making it entertaining. I really don't think I am. I'm just like sitting there staring at the screen. Like it's so much less interactivity than I usually have to do for games. I mean, I'm enjoying it though, and I hope that you guys are. I'm gonna keep playing it till I finish it. So, are you gonna deal with it or whatever? Woo-wee. Definitely bedtime though. But do enjoy the vibes overall. Well, thank you, Jet. I appreciate you. But thank you everyone who's here and who's watching. I hope you all had a good night. I hope you're enjoying the game and enjoying me. We're gonna raid out to Cozy Pete's. Oh, thank you, Jet. I appreciate the biddies.
Paul cheered. X110.
But I hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, or night wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to join the Discord to know when I'm going live. I have an Instagram too if you want to follow that. I haven't really posted on there lately. I'm really bad at that sort of stuff, but it is what it is. Thank you to Villy for the raid earlier. Thank you, Jet. I have a command. But thank you, Jet. Yeah, I hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you are in the world. I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate all the bits. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching me and enjoying what I do. Makes me feel good. But I'll see you all Thursday night, I reckon. Same time, 7:30 Australian Eastern Standard. Thank you, Jet. I'll chat to you soon. Alright, bye everyone.